What's up, everyone? Welcome to Knowledge and Relationships. Can you spare some change? You know what I mean? This is a podcast for men's mental health. Although we have been bringing women on board, and actually they have been very respectful and very well behaved.
For now.
Yes. You're right. For now.
For now.
But I gotta address something for the men, right? Because lately I just been noticing, man, like the behavior has been wilding out.
What you mean?
So what I mean is that sometimes, we can be as men our greatest enemy.
How
because
so?
see, the thing is, in order for us, okay, to have a group where we create a safe haven and everybody takes it seriously, we gotta get the men on board. Okay?
But there's a reason men don't want to get on board, though. They're scared.
And that's the problem, But scared of what? Scared of who? Are we scared of each other?
Yeah, and also women bring back in their face, using your weakness or your hardship, reintroducing you to it. Can happen. Oh, by the way, guys, buenas noches. I'm your co-host, Stanley Joseph.
Well, look, mucho gusto to all you guys that's tuning in. Thank you so much. What up, Grizz? Like, salutes to you, my brother. Hey, if you want to tune in, the link is pinned to the top on Knowledge and Relationships. You should also see the link under all the other podcasts as well, too. Everybody who's watching us from Instagram, feel free to tune into Knowledge and Relationships so you can get with the family. We got Grizz up in the building, so salute to you, Grizz. Shout out to you, my brother. Yeah. But see, here's the thing, right?
Yeah.
I get with women throwing stuff on our faces. I get that part, right?
But also dudes.
Yes, but the dudes, I feel like it's more worse, man, when we become, because then it's like we're not united. See, the thing is, we all know that all women don't like each other, but they will stand a united cause, right, when it comes to feminism. Okay? Now, I'm not trying to make this a woman-man type of thing, but I'm trying to get into the psychology of things because, we're going through stuff in life, and men feel like both men and women don't care about other men, and that's a problem. And so when we having that problem, we got to talk to our fellow men and say, yo, men, what is going on? Okay? We need you to step up to the plate. We need to be your brother's keeper right now. Because you know why? You men feel like you're not being loved. You men feel like you're not being cherished enough. You men feel like that another man will snake on you just so he could cross you for money, your women, and other miscellaneous stuff. And we want to make sure you guys understand that, yes, we do come up in here. Yes, we're going to have fun. We're going to have jokes and all that stuff. But at the same time, when you come up here, you come up to a safe space.
Bless you.
Be right back.
I don't know about that because it has to take some time. Because if my brother's keeper were that of Joseph and his 10 brothers that threw him in a den and sold him off into slavery, it's going to be kind of hard for me to trust other men. I'm just going to put it right there. It's going to take decades for me to trust dudes who I thought I can trust, who I believe have my back, but don't even have my back to stab and to discard me and whatever, right? So it's not that easy. I think what we got to look at, like, understanding men better, right? Because when a woman hurts men, guess what? He's not going to open up anymore. When dudes hurt other dudes, guess what? He does not trust male friendships that much. It's going to be, you have to earn it. And I think that's the part where people don't get. You can talk to us and do all these tug the heartstrings, but I need you to earn my trust. You just got to earn the friendship. You got to earn me being open to you.
Now, to be fair, Stan, right, with the Joseph reference, you know, Joseph was a guy that kind of talked too much, though. You know what I mean? He was like a little blabbermouth when it comes to like his dreams. But at the same time, I get what you're saying. The betrayal
he was
of
a blabbermouth because they were doing wrong, and he was the youngest one. That's their fault. Y'all old. Y'all know better.
Everyone tried to run off the cold except for Joseph. So you know what I mean? Like, but I get you on that part. You know, I really do get you. And the thing is, we gotta build that trust with each other. And how we build it, it does start with us and having these type of discussions. Let me get to Grizz real quick, and we could go back onto this.
I got something to say about the building the trust part.
Okay, go ahead.
No, let Grizz go, and then I'll
go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I think we put too much onus on the person that's got hurt to build trust, and we don't put the onus on the people who cause the distrust. They need to rebuild. I'm going to put it on them. You did a lot of trifling stuff. You made and you did selfish decisions, so you benefit from it. So if this is so much of a concern, if you really have the heart, then you need to rebuild. This whole thing that everybody need to be open and kumbaya, and if you're the one that you got to forgive, guess we get tired of that. So the people who do the dirt and who did the hurt, y'all need to do the rebuilding. That's where I'm at. Y'all need to rebuild. I gotta trust you. I need to look at you. You gotta put in the work, my brother.
Oh yeah,
I'm not every man out here.
Oh yeah, we're never gonna negate that. Salutes to a guy named Fish. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, definitely, I do agree with that part. Because here's the thing, and the lack of accountability is what breaks the trust even further when things don't get resolved. You know, which that's why in all parts we gotta do well in our part. You know, to make the unit be better. But Grizz, let me ask you this question. How do you think, okay, self-criticism, okay, affects a man's mental health?
I know it affects me a lot. You said self-criticism?
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing this. You know the old saying, we are our own worst enemy?
Mm-hmm.
You know, all of us who was born in the 80s, raised in the 90s, you know what I'm saying? You know, there was a time when I feel like depending on the way we were raised, because I know a lot of people tell me I'm hard on myself, and you know, why you don't give myself grace? And I'm just like, because it's the way I was raised. I feel like I can do better. I feel like I'm lazy. In certain aspects, I feel like I'm lazy. And even though people say, man, you work harder than that. I'm like, you know, you work, and then you go home and work on some other stuff. I'm like, I do, but then I find myself being lazy at the same time. And so, for me, I'm so hard on myself because of the fact that I can do better. I know I can do better and stuff like that. If that makes sense.
No, that makes sense. I dig that.
Yeah. To that one.
Go ahead.
Chris, there's a danger in that, right? The danger is when you say you can do better, you're not being honest with yourself about you have done better. That's one. And also, you're not honest about your growth, because it's kind of like you're always starting at zero. I'm not an expert.
Yeah.
I want everybody to know I've done the same thing, and this is like years of therapy.
Right, right.
Right. So
no,
constantly telling yourself
you
you're better is not helping you. It's actually going to cause you go deeper in despair and in depression. So definitely keep a journal. Keep a journal like that, because you're not the same person you were last year, and you're not the same person the year before that. So you got to give yourself, it's not even grace, you should reward yourself. Like, just go to a coffee shop, just have coffee and just sit down and relax. And then write down your goals. Huh?
Okay, so sitting down to relax part, that's hard for me. That is, but sitting down and writing my goals, I literally have at least 4 pieces of. I have 2 sets of goals on my wall right now. Mm-hmm. I have another set of goals written down in another piece of paper. I gotta find that, and I'm actually consistently redefining what my goals are this year. I have small goals, which is build up. Like, my small goals is to build up my savings account, get me a car, work on my cinematography. Whenever I have time to myself, start working on my cinematography, start writing, start executing some scripts, work on being a father, because I know as a father, I have anger management issues. I'm now seeing that. Work on, like, me and my wife, we consistently are working on the way we talk to each other is completely different from 5, 10, 15 years ago. Like, the way I'm talking to you guys, mm-hmm. I can't talk to her like that. It's more of, hey baby, I'm sorry. Yeah,
I used to talk like when we were on the podcast 4 years ago. You talk very different now, so you've grown.
I appreciate that.
The first time I met you, right? I want to help you streamline your goals. You need a notebook. That's
I have
a piece of paper. Okay, you need a notebook, right? And this is how you do it, right? You write down the main ones, right?
Hey, Stan. Mm-hmm. Stan. In the words of Dr. Strange, teach me.
No problem. Cause like this is the whole thing, because like you write it down, and then each month you look at it. But what you need to do for, like, if you start for next month, right? You write down what you need, and then after that, you break it down what you're gonna do this month. If your goal is to save money, then it's like you need to budget this month. If your goal is to do better communication, I mean, what does that look like realistically? You have to write down what it is you're gonna do this month. If you're the father and son thing, like, you're doing good. Because the whole thing about parenting with children, it changed because children have they got their own stuff. Children's little personalities. It changed, right? So you gotta look at that. But also the father stuff, you gotta look at how it was with your father, because you gotta make sure it's more about the kid, not more about you. But you gotta figure that out, right?
Oh yeah, because I know when I'm different than my father. My father grew up in a different era. I'm literally. I feel like I'm not trying to downplay my father, but I feel like I'm more loving to my son, and a lot of people tell me I'm overbearing, but I'm just like, he's my son, and I'm seeing him. I've seen him grow from a little thing to like a person who has his own mental capacity, he's a bioorganism that's growing every day.
Yeah, you don't need to explain that to anybody, because soon enough your son gonna be a teenager, and
Lord Jesus.
Yeah, you're gonna be a Lyft driver and just bank. That's all you're gonna be. Enjoy it now. Right. Pictures, videotape, just enjoy it, love and spoil. Cause then you go he's like, hey, don't hold hands no more. You're embarrassing me. So
hey, but you know what though? I'm gonna play this. Like, we're out in public, I literally hold him like this. I'll hold him tight like this, because I'm just, that's my boy, that's my son, and he tells me, he's like, Daddy, why are you so hard on me? I'm like, son, you are intelligent. I come to this every single day of the week. You are freaking intelligent. And he sees loopholes, and he's 6. I'll tell you one thing, like, so I can't do this, I can do this, right? I'm like,
no, he's smart, he's creative. But guess what? As much you pour affirmations in your son, the most important thing on that journey, that journal you need to put in, affirmation yourself. Because pouring into others and not pouring into yourself, you can't pour nothing from an empty vessel.
You know what? I hate you right now.
You got to pour affirmations to yourself. You got to pour affirmations to yourself. And that's like 5 minutes, look in the mirror and say positive things about yourself and own it. Because guess what? Every year we are growing. We are not the same person. So with that journal, the way that it's set up, the next month you're going to look back and you see areas of growth. Did you how to help for this, that, and you move on to the next. And that's it. Journal.
Right. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I'm about to say, hey, gentlemen, I have to go right now because my phone's about to die. I'll be back. I'm trying to charge my phone real quick.
Okay.
Okay, no problem. Do what you gotta do. Well, shout out to like Grizz, man. One thing I love the fact about him, man, he's always a transparent person, man. And for that reason, I definitely see a lot of growth in this guy's character. Here's the thing, right? Now, in order for people to grow like in their character, sometimes you gotta ask for help. Sometimes you gotta ask for some guidance. But the question is that why do you think that men often struggle asking for help?
I can tell you why. One, they probably asked for help before and got rejected. 2, they were promised help and never got it. And then 3, they asked for help and then people talked about it and made them look small and foolish, which then shut them down.
You know, often I see, man, a lot of men, they come up on these spaces on YouTube. That, mind you, right? The live stream panels is like the best thing that's ever happened. And salute to Von Eric. Thank you for coming up. The live stream panels has been the best thing to me, in my opinion, for men to actually be able to deliver their voice. But the problem is that now oftentimes people get too critical. And now it's like I feel like man has to put up a facade to present themselves to be more tough than what they really are.
No, explain that. Like, what you mean critical? Like
you come up in these space, like in these like YouTube spaces, and you're really secretly just trying to get help. Most of the time, people try to get help for personal reasons, try to understand women, or maybe just try to make friends.
And understanding women, look, that's a lifetime. That's a lifetime, guys. Understand, you ain't never gonna understand.
It's not even meant for us to understand.
No.
But I feel like instead of men getting the proper help that's needed, the one who's delivering advice is basically doing it for, profitable gain. Some are doing it because they feel like they know they're all of a sudden the dating gurus, but you don't really have nothing to really show. And then sometimes they just try to say things for shock value because they're not really interested in your help. So if you present some type of weakness, you're definitely going to get clipped on. You know what I mean? And made fun of. So now that creates a whole new type of fear. But what you think, Von Eric?
First, blessings to everyone.
Blessings to you, bro.
Actually come up. I think some of it is fear, some of it is shame, some of it is due to the society that they brought up in. the family they brought up in. We supposed to be, you know, it could have been raised. You supposed to be a man, so you supposed to act this way, or do this, do it this way. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to be strong. You're supposed to keep all that stuff in. So it depends. But then some people, we need to understand the people that does have that hardness, that's how they express their feelings. Some of them express it that way because they're actually telling you they need help. We look at it, some people look at it, oh, he's just a hard person, or he's this, he's that. But actually he could be voicing out and asking for help, but that's just the way he asks for it. Some people are more humble about it. I ain't gonna say humble, I shouldn't use humble. Some people use it in a different way to express their feelings. Some people is able to say, you know what, I need help, I need to talk about it, I need to vet. Some people do not. So I say it's fear. I say to some people it's fear, to some people it's shameful, to some people it's just due to how they was raised, it's due to how they was taught, due to how they learned throughout their journey when they evolved to be an adult or a child, whatever. So it could be many different reasons.
Okay. Before we continue, yo, I gotta give a warm shout outs to Tevin King with the $10 super chat. So you know I gotta play the super chat song for you, my friend, because here in Knowledge Relations, we greatly appreciate your donation. Let me go ahead and we're gonna definitely play that. Oh boy, where is my themes? Oh my goodness, hold on. See, I got so much junk, man. Like, streamer, you gotta do better, man. Here we go.
Your viewership of the stream is highly valued, and we appreciate the support. If you would like to contribute to the platform, you can do so by sending a super chat, super sticker, Cash App, or PayPal donation. Thank you for the kind gesture. Appreciate the donation. I can't thank you enough.
I'm rich, hot.
Money, money, money. All right.
And I felt that sentiment when he said, "I'm rich."
Right.
Man, when
$10 richer.
was like, "I'm rich."
Hey, man. Hey, much appreciated. Tevin King, man. He said salutes to everybody in chat. Salutes to you, my friend, as well too. You're always welcome to come up. But yeah, thank you, man. See, here's a thing, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to talk more about money too much, but this is an example, man, of just like unity, in our black medias, man. Unity, in our brotherhood. Whenever people are donating, it's not even just a donation, right? That makes me feel love. What makes me feel love is that you guys just acknowledging, right? That, man, you support us. You guys rock with us. You guys enjoy our content. So, thank you from the bottom of my heart for that donation, because honestly, that means a lot to me. We don't get that too often for the work we put into, but that motivates us to continue what we're doing. And we want to make sure that you guys, man, are feeling love from us. So thank you again.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is up.
But yeah, going back to the discussion, man. We do again. We have to be organized. So for the people who wrong us, we gotta be in a community where it's like we put them in check and help them to see the wrongs, and at the same time, we gotta be supported where it's like, okay, where we learn how to forgive, our brothers. But however, as long as they repent, stand wholeheartedly.
Look, I can forgive you. I ain't gonna forget you. If
nobody tell you to forget. I don't forget my enemies.
But you know what I'm saying? We always say forgive. And to me, what forgiveness come across and preached on is like, I gotta forgive you and bring you back. No, I don't.
Oh no! Whoa! Wait! Hold on! Pause! Pause! Hold on! Matter of fact, pause on that one. Okay.
Because
you're talking
Jesus.
You're talking about that simp forgiveness. I'm not talking about that part, okay? I'm talking about the real forgiveness where I'm not going to allow you to separate me from what I believe in. I'm not going to allow you to control my emotions as a man. You were pretty much, in some cases, dead to me. However, I'm never going to forget what an enemy you are. Oh, no, I'm not saying that. See, a lot of people, they hear that certain term of forgiveness where it's like, I forgive you, brother. You can punch me again. You can slap me in the face. And I'm going to turn the other cheek. And I'm going to bring you up in here. And I'm going to hug you and love you, right? No. I ain't talking about that simp type of forgiveness. The one that's going to keep you 6 feet buried in your heart. All right?
But you're not
talking about to a point where it's like you no longer control my soul.
But even if you forget a person, you still not going to forget. Even if you forgive, you're still not going to forget. It's going to always be in your subconscious. But the thing is, are you able to separate it? Are you able to keep it back in your subconscious and not allow it to control as far as the friendship or whatever intimate relationship that you have with a person? You're never going to forget. That's not going to happen unless you get dementia or something like that or Alzheimer's.
No, I still remember.
They still remember. You're not going to forget. Even if you forgive, you still ain't going to forget it.
You know what's a perfect example of showing that is like little kids.
Mm-hmm.
They forgive, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they won't forget it. They be like, okay, they sit down, they'll play, and they're like, hey, can I borrow your crayons?
Right.
Like, last time I let you borrow my crayons, you ruined it.
Right.
So go play.
Right.
We're not having this conversation again. Kids are perfect at it.
Right.
So when I hear an adult say, let's be adults and forgive, I'm looking at you like, what? You got more devious acts to do today? Like,
well, that's why I said you're not going to forget. You're not going to forget it because as soon as they do something even similar to what they did, it's going to come right back into your mind. It's going to come right back to you quick.
And they don't have no problem with not changing. And that's the thing about like those people is like, they're like, well, the Bible says you got to forgive me 7 times 7. Mm-hmm. And he said, turn the other cheeks. I'm like, okay. Now he ain't give a direction whose cheeks I need to turn. So I can turn yours and you got to forgive me 7 times 7. Mm-hmm. So go ahead and do your 70 times 7. I'm going to do my 70 times 7. Mm-hmm. So let's go. Well, this is what we go. I mean,
if I know a person, I forgive. But if I see a person that continuing doing the same on a consistent basis, then my forgiveness is being wasted. You playing me. So would I retaliate? Meaning, will I go at you a certain way, like street way or something like that? Nah, I won't go there. But I just put my hand out. I stretch my arm out, and I keep that arm stretched. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you show me who you are. Especially when you keep on doing it on a consistent way, you're playing me and you playing my emotions. Nah, you're not going to keep doing that. So let me keep my arm stretched. You know what I'm saying? So I can always see you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not bending my arms when it comes to you. Now, would I forgive your initial point, what you did at first? Yeah, I forgive you. I let you, in my circle, but that's my arm circle. That's my arm stretch circle that you're in. Because I'm always keeping my eyes on you because the way you are on a consistent, that means you're going to keep on coming at me in this way or another way because you haven't seen what you're doing and you're not trying to change. So, so I got to handle you accordingly.
Yep.
Facts.
What's up, Simon?
What's up? Kind of interesting what Von's saying because like females don't play like that. They're not about to show you their anything. Like, so it's like when you're saying like you're about to tell like what someone's about to do, that's consistent with males, because like that's your boy, right? Or you could check him or whatever. But I'm just saying, like, how is it that how we have so many males out here that don't understand how females are operating?
Well, it's numerous situations. Nobody, a lot of these men has not been taught how to properly communicate, and a lot of these men has not been taught about the power of pretty much loving yourself as a man, to where you don't really need to be so heavily reliant on a woman. It's all about it's the mental psychology, man. It's the game. Think about this. I know everybody gonna say like, yeah, men need women just like women need men. I get that part, but again, let me tell you this: for those men who feel like you need a woman so bad that she's your everything, she's your center of the universe, guess what? If you have some self-respect for yourself, you will understand that stuck-up woman that you've been trying to pursue for eons and eons needs you just as much as you need her. Why? Because you are the one that's going to make her feel good when she's to soak up your attention. But the thing is, a lot of men, we don't see value in ourselves because the world constantly tells us we're not valuable. But we do a lot of valuable things. I'm going to go even further with this one. Men created technology. Men created StreamYard. Men pretty much helped structure what we live today. The majority of construction workers are men. Yeah, you have a few little women, but I'm talking about the probability. Okay? This is nothing about chance. This is nothing about no fairy tale stuff. Men are builders. We built stuff. Yes, women have their strong points. They're very smart, strategic. They have the power of manipulation, which is a great asset for them. But again, you know, we do a lot of work and we don't give credit to ourselves for what we do. Again, I'm not bashing on women. It's not a man versus women type of thing. Mm-hmm. But I'm giving the reality. Whenever a man asks, what is their value? Why men don't understand women? We shouldn't even care about understanding them to a certain degree. The only thing we should understand that women are going to be women, and they're biologically hardwired to survive and do certain things. But guess what? Even the ones that says I don't need a man, they're still biologically wired to still need someone, and it's still gonna come back to needing a man somehow.
So can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Vaughn, do you want to go first?
Oh. No, go ahead.
If World War III happened, right, and all the men got drafted, could we rely on women?
They did it in World War One and Two.
So what are we talking about?
You missed the whole point of the conversation, Vaughn.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, Simon, this is the point of the conversation. It was the point of the conversation was brotherhood, men not seeking help, men not getting help. Mm-hmm. The thing about the women part came in, men needing value from women because they don't see the value in themselves. And that's the thing about men won't seek help because they rather go to women. Women don't like men like this. I mean, that's how many times you hear in the panel, I'm not your mother.
So women didn't like men like this when men went to war and they had to pick up our jobs.
They pick up the jobs for the war, but they're not picking up the jobs for the men. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to sit down and hear about you crying about war or want to baby you, right? Yeah, that's not what they want.
The men weren't around, so they picked up the jobs that the men did. So how does that work out? Like in terms of when you're saying maybe you're picking and choosing in your head around what the women did, but they actually picked up all the jobs because the men weren't in the country.
No, there's still some men in the country.
And what men were they?
They're the one that got discharged.
What, Sims?
From the war. Oh, Simon. Simon.
Well, it's
Simon.
It's World
Simon,
War.
stop, Simon.
Whoa,
No, Simon. See, this is why men don't come actually help. Simon, I'm calling it out. M3 said that we need to do it. Von Eric said we need to do it. I'm doing it now. Simon, stop.
I think
I'll make this juicy. I'll make this juicy.
Stanley, you're right that yes, women they did in World War I and World War II, but let's look at the position that they played when they recruited. Now, it's some women, you're right, they won't, as far as they will say, you know, you're not acting like a man right now. I need a strong man. But it's some women that will. In World War I and World War II, women did help out. They was nurses. They helped out when it came to psychology, when men was going through mental issues because of the war. It was women there helping them out to get through that pain, to get through the pain that they were suffering due to what they accumulated through the war, through injury and stuff like that. So women played a role when it comes to strengthening the man when he is down. Will we take a poll or throughout our life and do we see many women like that? Maybe you probably have it, you know what I'm saying? But there are women out there that will do that. I think when it comes to a woman, you got to take some points from a pimp. A pimp knows women. they know.
Hey, he is definitely 100% right. But in order for you to even get to that level, you have to know the psychology of a woman.
You have to, right?
And that's your reward,
right? And a pimp no.
Gentlemen, this is a mental health show.
and a part of the mental health is diving into that psychology of a man's mind.
Right.
It's not that deep. I don't really see why we keep like going back to this mental health thing. We don't have mental health issues.
Simon.
You keep coming back to this stuff because you're buying
into the whole thing is the mental
No,
health.
you're buying into the white man's.
That's not the white man.
The white man wants to turn around and say you have mental health issues and make you look blasé.
We do. They have their own mental health issues.
You don't look like you have mental health issues. What are you talking about? Like
mental health is not something that's hourly.
Okay, Simon, tell us what is considered a mental health issue.
Good evening, sister. I am. Thank you for
all right. Tell me the black person that came up with this whole mental health issue strategy. That enables the rest of the world to make us think that we're damn stupid and we got some mental health issues.
Okay,
we're not stupid.
You went to the black. Tell us the first white person then that said it was a white thing, not a black thing. Tell us the white person or the first white man or person that said about mental issues and it was assigned to white people and not go off the nationality.
All right, I could tell you that. So what it is like I used to work with people with mental health issues and learning disabilities. Okay, there's a project called Project Search, which was in 2015. Look that shit up, right? And it was based on the fact that young people, in particular white young people, had mental health issues. I think it's called something different in the US. It's called intellectual disabilities. Like over here, it's called learning intellectual disabilities.
Was in that same study.
Oh boy, I gotta put the disclaimer up here.
They went back in history in that same study, that 2015 study.
It's not that deep. It's not that deep, bro.
I'm saying that that study that you're talking about, they went back in history and they just didn't do white people.
It was a white agenda. There was no cause for like to bring up black people in this.
No, I'm not saying black people. I'm talking about what you're saying as far as just decided to white people. You're saying it's just
went to a commercial.
Yo, Ron, let me listen. Look, I'm gonna listen to you if you can listen to me. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. All right. So, right, I'm just saying to you. You asked me a question. I'm answering your question. Now you bring something else.
Directly. You're not answering the question directly. You went to a 2015.
Did you hear what I said? What did I just say to you?
I asked you a question as far as name the first white person that brought up as far as mental issues and assigned it to white, and you went to a 2015 study.
I didn't say a study. I said this is a program. I said
Okay,
I
program.
worked in this industry,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
It's called Project Search. I said look it up,
Okay.
right?
I'm familiar with it. Go ahead.
Okay, so that was aimed at white people with learning disabilities based on the fact that they couldn't get into work.
Right.
And that's what I was part of. And we actually came over to the
Hey,
US.
Salute Kings and Dreams.
Mm-hmm.
Salute Kings and Dreams. We actually came over to the US and done a whole damn study on it, and then brought it back over to the UK and infiltrated that program over here. And that's normally how shit works down, like in terms of governmental contracts and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's
Okay.
what I was saying. I mean, anything else apart from that, I'm not trying to prove your point wrong. I'm just saying.
No, I'm not saying. I'm familiar with that study, but what we're trying to say is, as far as what Stanley is saying, when it comes to the black mental issues, because black have it, all nationalities have mental issues. But the study that you're talking about, if you just said it went to as far as a white study. Now, when a white study you're talking about what white people are you talking about? Because it's different white people within the white society. So when you say white people, then you went through the study that was just looking at one particular group. So when it comes to mental issues, it's not assigned to one nationality, because all nationalities have mental issues. It has to do as far as their upbringing, the society they was raised in. It could be 3 different things that they went through. They might went through surgery and then it came out. It could be a painful mental issue. It could be many things involving with mental issues. And
all right, so what does mental issue mean to
just
you?
One more thing. It was a person here that in Baltimore, he was a snowball. He owned a snowball stand, right? So he shot a young kid because a young kid did something. He shot the young kid, right? The lawyer went to court and told him he is under mental stress due to the environment that he was in. Now, this is one element of mental issues or something that can affect your mental state because of the environment, the urban environment. So the only thing I'm just saying, mental issues doesn't apply just to one nationality, but it applies to different nationalities, and you can have different parts of your brain that you have issues with that be catalyzed as mental issues.
All right, so do you know what mental issues actually mean?
Hey, Simon, I'm going to interject here.
Thank you, Stanley. I've seen you before.
This is why I want to answer the question. We were talking about, because I want to interject. I don't want to go derail.
Right.
The topic that we were having tonight. And the topic was I want you to answer the question. Why do you think that men in general don't want to seek help from men or from the community space online?
Good question. Thank you very much, sir. Generally because they're egotistical, and second, I'd say men don't reach out to men because they kind of find it a bit like odd. If you're going to be actually real about it, real men lean towards women. I don't really like to be around a lot of men. I like to, a lot of real men will tend to want to either be married, be in a relationship, be around a woman, like do that sort of shit. A lot of, men that just go out and try to be around men, they don't really understand what that is. So it's like, it becomes like a bit of an anomaly. But I think the missing piece is like, if you are in a relationship, if you are in a marriage, like lend your experience or something or your time to the men that are in that situation so that you can like give them that experience. But I don't think that's going on. Not a lot. It don't go on. It don't go on a lot, man. We got so much programs over here. We got universities, colleges, all types of shit. Like try to make men sort of actually get together and bounce heads. And it comes down like, in the younger ages, like when we're like sorority or some shit like that. But then like we dispose into our own lives, and then we just like get on with our own shit. That's why I like YouTube, because it's like it allows us a space and a platform to actually talk. You got a cockroach in your throat, Vaughn. What the fuck? Like, Jesus Christ.
Hey, let the man cough it out, okay? Look, Simon, I'm gonna say this, right? You know, hey, you know, I love you, my UK brother, right? You know what I mean? But this is a reason, right? There's a clear reason why every live stream I feel like I gotta put this banner up here, right? You know, it used to be mostly for Stan, but you guys are really competing to the top right now. So look, please be advised, YouTube. The opinions of our panelists, Simon, and the chat are not necessarily the viewpoints of non-relationships, right? So since I put that up there, right, let me go ahead and chime in onto this one.
I agree with that. Thank you.
I'm so proud it's not me. I just have to say I'm so.
Well, you know, for once, okay, it's not you, Stan. All right,
no, three times.
Look. Everything's gonna be for once. All right, I'm not gonna say. I'm not gonna count numbers or whatever. I'm not counting the cost on that part.
We're just having a conversation
this year. I'm doing good.
Well, you know what, Stan? You know, give yourself a pat on the back, right? Matter of fact, I'm gonna give yourself like a round of applause. All right. Good job, Stan. Good job. You did not fail the community this time.
No one is swearing up here. We're not being egregious. We're just having
look,
I'm gonna give a shout out to the people that made my coffee.
Wait.
My little McMuffins in the morning.
No, Stan. You're on the roll, but stop. Look. Let me tell you this though. Let me tell you guys this, okay? So I don't lose my train of thought. Okay, Simon. I'm like, well, as far as with the women thing, okay. I don't look. I agree with you as far as like how you feel. You know what I mean? That doesn't mean it's accurate. That doesn't mean it's true. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel the part when, yes, as a guy, you know, you feel more secure with women as opposed to men, because a lot of these times where I'm from, most of these men, they're material focused. When you open an uprising or come up or whatever, some of them will try to tear you down, and that's a problem. But then on the flip side, you're gonna have a lot of jealous women as well too. Like, believe it or not, because if they can't have you, and you're with someone else that is helping you to become great, they're not gonna like that. That's even worse. Then they're gonna try to play like this love cycle to try to throw you off your cycle, off your game, and to cancel you. So you gotta understand, right? It's important, yes, to have those type of female relationships. Look, I would choose like hanging with a bunch of women over men any time, but I understand the balance that I need to make, and I need to make that balance with communicating with other men.
Yeah, but you're married.
If some of these men are not open to communicate, are not open to talk, I still got to build my circle with trustworthy men, because a man is going to teach you how to be a man. A man is going to be the one that's going to help elevate you up when you are down, believe it or not. These women, yes, they're a good support group. I will never knock them. And in their past time, yes, we had a lot of support women. But again, ain't no woman is going to want a dude, right, that's going to be a guy girlfriend. Okay? They're not going to want that type of guy.
Why are you Vaughn smiling? Vaughn, why are you smiling, bro?
Vaughn knows that I'm telling the truth. Vaughn knows I'm telling the truth. That's why he's snickering right now, right?
Yes, I can hear like, wait a minute.
I'm preaching the truth, and the truth is valid.
But I was on pause. I can hear. I'm hearing like, okay, who? Cause that's not Simon. MJ is talking. I'm like, is that Vaughn with that wolf smile from the cartoon?
Oh man. Vaughn knows the real deal, man. He knows what it's like. And you already know. I mean, he's a ladies man when it comes to the midgets, right?
Oh Lord, I figured that. So Vaughn, you be crying on them laps, huh? Like Cody Goon Jr. did with what's her name? Oh, I can't believe he's gone. Ricky.
I gotta give a warm shout out. Hold on, let me see if I can make the hearts real quick because StreamYard they have. Hold on, let me see. Shout outs to Mimsy Limbs.
Oh, there you go.
You see the hearts pop out?
Yeah.
Shout outs to the sister Mimsy Limbs. Thank you for tuning in. And then we also have. Hold on. Oh shoot! Is it raining already? Well, you know what, everybody? When the raindrops fall from the sky, we got a Canadian that's so fly. We got She's from my thunder.
That sounds good. That sounds good.
Trouble.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I was like, what his theme music at?
Jesus Christ. That was like tune heavy.
When you say she fine, Simon got happy. Simon was like, uh-oh.
Nah, wait a minute.
UK in the house. You said UK in the house.
Nah, M3 be hitting them notes. It's just like, Jesus.
I'm trying to, but I don't want to go off topic because I'm going to stick to the topic with standing trouble. But my question is,
oh my goodness.
My question is, Stan, when it comes to identifying someone, because like M3 said that he doesn't hang with a lot of guys. Okay, when you're around guys, M3 and Stanley and Simon, and if you see a person that looks like they have mental issues, how do you approach those type of guys?
You don't.
Definitely don't want to approach them in that group. You definitely want to do one-on-one. If that's like a friend you can talk to, or if that's somebody else's friend, you talk to that friend. Like, hey, what's up with your boy? And that's it.
Would you be afraid of the friend if you tell a friend and the friend?
No, because that's his boy. He brought his boy around here. I'm not gonna see him again.
Oh, okay.
I'm not. And it's not to be cocky here, people. Here it is in California. I might see you realistically once every 3 years.
Okay.
Because we're really spread out. Like, we're so spread out. Like, I can have a good friend, and my good friend is 2 hours away from me. I got a cousin that's an hour north. I got somebody else I grew up with that's 2 hours south. It's not like I hang out with people that much. Sometimes you meet like a new friend through a friend group. Like, I'll give an example. One of my sister's friend, we hung out with her and she bought this guy she was interested in, but he was kind of off. So it's not my job to talk to her. I talked to my sister to talk to her like, hey, what's up with this guy? Like, it's, this is new. I never, what's up with him? And that was it. That's the only thing we can do. And then the other guys talked to the other women about her friend. And then that was it. It wasn't anything that you talk to directly because that person don't know you. So if somebody don't know you and you're coming directly to them, it's going to turn them off because they're like, yo, who you talking to? Right?
Do you? Because Simon brought up a good point when he said, as far as the identifying or what is mental issue, and I think that is a great point because just like I could look at someone or see somebody, but he could be acting a certain way, and that's due to the environment that he's in. But it could be categorized as a mental issue.
But that's only if you care, because Simon been in that field, in that industry, right?
That's why I wanted to go for Simon. When he was in that field, how did he identify mental?
No, Simon, how you identify when somebody has somebody's...
Wait. Real quick, right? Before you answer that question, I got to make sure I still pay pay my dues to Miss She Stole My Thunder. I got to give her like the shout outs for a super chat. Thank you, Miss She Stole My Thunder, for making it rain. You know what I mean? And because you helped made it rain, I got to give you my thanks real quick. Sorry, wrong one.
Your viewership of the stream is highly valued, and we appreciate the support. If you would like to contribute to the platform, you can do so by sending a super chat, super sticker, Cash App, or PayPal donation. Thank you for the kind gesture. Appreciate the donation. I can't thank you enough.
I'm rich, bitch!
Yeah. $5 richer. You know what I mean? Oh, wait, hold on for a second. Simon, no, you did not. You UK love and giving bastard, right? 10 euros or something.
I'm just playing.
How do you convert that? I guess that's $10, right?
No, that's more.
It
The
takes
euro's
away
stronger
from
than
what
American
YouTube-
dollar.
It's like
Oh my
4
gosh! Oh, hold on, Simon, right? Simon.
It'll be a pure 10. So it's like 30% that YouTube takes off. You're not gonna have to deal with that.
You know, Simon. Hey, hold on. Hey, this guy right here. Hold on for a second. You know, look, man. I don't care what everybody says about Simon, right? You know what I mean? Y'all may disagree with Simon, but guess what? Simon comes here and he brings strong value. Okay? Salutes to Simon. He's always been supporting. Man. He's always been around. Simon has a good heart, man. And that should never be taken for granted. Okay? Let me go zoom out real quick because you know why, Simon? See, it's people like you, right?
Oh my God.
It's people like you.
Your viewership of the stream is highly valued, and we appreciate the support. If you would like to contribute to the platform, you can do so by sending a super chat, super sticker, Cash App, or PayPal donation. Thank you for the kind gesture. Appreciate the donation. I can't thank you enough.
I'm rich, bitch!
Money. Wait.
Yo,
Simon.
Yo,
you
you're
kidding?
real people, man. Like, don't even play. You know you had my back from day one. Like, so,
bro,
you know.
Bro, Simon. I know you
is
did not
what
just
it
know
is.
that.
He's balling.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. I gotta somewhere down line. I gotta clip this, right?
I'll do this all night. Like, I can do this all night.
It's Simon trolling. This is some fun trolling.
It's so fun.
Yo,
it's fun to me.
You gonna
don't put the thing up because of Simon, but now Simon gave that $10.
Your viewership of the stream is highly valued, and we appreciate the support. If you would like to contribute to the platform, you can do so by sending a super chat, super sticker, Cash App, or PayPal donation. Thank you for the kind gesture. Appreciate the donation. I can't thank you enough.
I'm rich, bitch!
I mean, what can I do? The man donated twice, okay? And then he waited until I played the super chat so to donate again. I mean, what can I say? What can I say, people?
Balling.
This is proof that no matter what BS that Simon be talking about, right, about mental health, he knows the truth. All right,
oh,
and the truth comes out.
You sound like those pastors now.
Hey, man,
you sound like those preachers.
Yes, Lord, yes.
Like, yo, I swear to God, money is like fucking to me. Like, I swear to
Don't say
God,
nothing against pastors. Don't say nothing against those pastors now.
Okay.
Hey, look, I felt the spirit on that one, okay? You know, from that donation.
Don't say nothing against those pastors. I want you to know that. Don't say
I'm bored. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, yo.
But you know what? Fine. Like, you know, I've been changing for a minute, right? Let me just say this though, right? And this is real talk. You know, I gotta make this clear, right? And honestly, even though I don't owe none of you guys an apology, right? From all the times that I compare it to God, Jesus, and other things, right? I realized, right? I was incorrect on something. Okay. Usually I would say, why everybody keep talking about Jesus Christ and all this stuff and not talking about God and blah blah blah. But honestly, I was ignorant to the word, to the Bible, to the scriptures, and I realized that Jesus and God is really one. So I have to make that clear. I know it's off the subject, but there was things that I said in the previous live streams where I feel like maybe it was blasphemous or whatever, out of pure ignorance. So I got to own up to that. Other than that, I'm good.
Don't forget the Holy Spirit, though. The 3-in-1, the trifecta.
Yes, Jesus, God, Jesus, the Holy Spirit. Yes, they're all Jesus Christ. They're all one. But at the time, I separate all of them as it was an entity. Imagine me saying I'm Mario the bus driver or Mario the carpenter or whatever, right? But in retrospects or whatever, scriptures prove that, God and Jesus is one. But anyways,
keep in mind the theology.
I was in battle of it.
Right. Remember the theology that we came out of. The theology that we came out of.
What's
Jesus
that?
was only the key to get there. And once we got there, we no longer talk about Jesus. We don't even acknowledge the Holy Spirit because the Holy Spirit is us, because it's up to our actions. And we were also the devil because also our sin that led us into destruction. Remember, that's the theology that we were in before.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. Just don't blame yourself.
Oh, no.
But Pastor Simon, there's a scripture for you from John 3:12-15. Balling till we unalived. Ooh, what?
What the?
I mean, why I chimed into this conversation was like the fact of it was like we are our greatest enemy, and we can be. But the fact of the matter is there's so much more that actually brings us more together than anything.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's kind of corny. It's like being in school and shit. You get what I'm saying? It's like you don't want to be like the top of the class. You don't want to like bring the apple to the teacher because you're going to be seen in a certain type of way. But you're intelligent. You get what I'm saying? It's like,
why do you label that as corny, Sam? Why do you label that as corny?
I didn't personally label it as corny. I'd say that was a thing where other people would say it was corny.
Okay.
And I'd have to like smack out of their face because it is like, yo, although I'm bringing the teacher the apple, that don't mean like I'm a nigga you can fuck with. You get what I'm saying? Like, because most of the time that's what they think. It's either one thing or another. It's like, just because you're smart and intelligent and you don't really, want to fuck with these fuck niggas, it's like, oh, you're on the other side of the pond. Whereas it's like, oh, then you don't understand shit. No, I understand every fucking thing. I read between the lines. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't about to test you for no apparent reason because I want to get in a fight with you. Look, if I'm gonna lay my fist on somebody, I'm gonna lay my fist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
but
so
I ain't got time for that. I ain't got time for that. You get what I'm saying?
But Simon, get back to the point. How do you identify when someone has a mental issue?
Salute, Beth.
Look, what I said to my wife, right? My ex-wife at that was like, I ain't a doctor.
But no, I'm talking about this. You was in a program though. So what did the program tell you then?
All right, so that's two different things. Like that's me working within the program and working with people with mental health issues, which is kind of different. And trying to make them get to a point where they understood where they were in society, which is like kind of different to like my ex-wife. Okay, so there's the professional, the personal sort of perspective. So like, I was in government programs, so we used to sort of like try to get people into work that had mental health issues, and they had a lot of issues like drug abuse, family issues, and shit that I ain't even seen. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it was a matter of just making them understand that if you actually want to transition out of what you're fucking doing, you need to stop.
Okay, how did they go about it when it comes to stopping them? How did what procedure or what procedures did y'all put in place for them to stop so they can have something they can use to stop? Because it's easy to say. It's easy to say that.
Yeah, it's easy to say it, but it depends on who you come across.
Right.
Like, the thing about the service industry in general, is literally dependent on who you're actually coming across.
Right.
If you go to like a restaurant or some shit, depending on who serves you, you're gonna have a certain type of opinion about them.
Mm-hmm.
But you might come across that person that's actually able to sort of deliver what you're doing or trying to achieve right there and then.
Right.
And that's the anomaly with the service industry in terms of when it comes to sort of like mental health. It's far and few fucking between. I'd say like 95% of the people that are actually in this industry don't give a fucking shit about you. And then you get the 5% where you may come across somebody that actually listens to you, who understands it, who has some sort of experience, who's not just a generic graduate, who's interested in the topic.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? That can actually fucking help you. You get what I'm saying? And they'll actually take a real interest. They may even become your mentor or some shit like that. And I had that privilege. That was my privilege in life.
Yes. What do you suggest?
I suggest that people need to be wary. They need to go with their gut and be, we're in a world right now where information is everywhere. So it's like, pay attention to the people that are actually paying attention to you.
Man, that's true. We are in a world that information is out there, but what first steps that you will say a person should take to get to the information he or she needs to get through their mental troubles?
Their parents.
Okay. What do you suggest, Stanley? Because we have different people from different cultures. You from Haiti. You from Haitian family, right?
I'm
Yes.
from St. Lucia.
We have different people from different cultures, islands and stuff like that. What would you suggest to them of the first step they should take when it comes to their mental issues?
One, I'm going to say get rid of the stigma. Like, you're not the only one. Everyone gone through some kind of form of trauma and depression, and also PTSD is a real thing. You do need to talk to a professional so you can process. And if you have fear of medication, here's something that's so strange about medication. Everyone have fear of taking meds, but nobody got fear of taking weed.
Right.
Ain't nobody scared to take no weed. They got anxiety. You know what I'm saying? I gotta drive.
Right.
Gotta eat. I'm scared to gain some weight.
Right.
I mean,
That's the first thing I picked up on, right? With chicks. That's the first thing I picked up with chicks. Like, I didn't really understand how chicks knew how to fuck, but they didn't know anything else. Like, it's like, oh yeah,
even
I found
right,
that
they gotta
bizarre.
take weed, right? But nobody wants to take the medication or to talk to somebody. And that's the thing, is like, it's like, let's try something else. You can still smoke weed, but let's look at other things right now that can also, that other stuff that we can help. Because people self-medicate. And self-medication, not just weed, right? They could do like drinking alcohol, exercise, and just do other stuff. Drive fast, do reckless behavior. There's other things that people will go in to feel a rush, that they feel like they're alive. But at one point, suppose you don't have access to it. Now what? You're still stuck with the trauma. You still got to process it.
Do you suggest a spirituality pathway also to get them through it?
No, spirituality and psychiatry or psychology are two different things.
So you would suggest that at all? You would say a hard no? Would that be a hard no, or
that's a hard no?
A hard no.
Although spirituality is very important.
Okay.
It's important. The reason I'm going to say is no. I'm going to be vulnerable right now about it. The environment I was in, I am now. There's a word for it. I don't know if I can say it on YouTube, but I'm 6 years away from the event where I wouldn't been here.
Oh, okay.
Because due to the spiritual leadership I was under telling me that there did some stuff to me, and where I was not going to be here. Well, I was going to take care of it myself and not be here. So it's been 6 years now that I'm on this earth, and I'm enjoying. That's why you guys always see me smiling. So I'm just happy to be here, and I got the help I needed. And so at that point, spirituality was more of a hindrance. But I still believe in God, and I still take care of my own beliefs. But to have me join a church right now, that's never going to happen.
When I say spirituality, I should have been maybe more specific.
I know, but for some people, when I'm talking to other people, I have to look at it. You and I understand what spirituality means, but with other people, a lot of people see spirituality more church.
Okay.
It's more being in the building, is more being around other people like beliefs.
I got you.
So that's where a lot of people are at.
I got you.
You and I, we're like level 10 and 12. I got you. That's why I say, like, right now I'm in my valley. I don't need to go to a church.
Okay.
I do have spiritual leaders I can talk to when I have questions. A lot of them are ministers. I spread it out.
Right.
I don't depend on one doctrine or whatever. I do talk. If I feel like I need to go to a service, I can go on it online.
What about meditation?
I need guided meditation.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't trust. I have a lot of trust issues.
Okay.
And it's bigger than church. It's like also was something with dealing with what we're talking about tonight, right? I think part of next show we could talk about betrayal. How I trusted somebody, was open to somebody, and thought it was a brotherhood, and this person took everything about me and made this image of me to other people that wasn't true. At the same time, it was just very bad. At the same time, threw me underneath the bus, did some other stuff. And so for me, I was just done with, like, I don't trust dudes. I don't care for no brotherhood. And that's it, right? I'm done. But, getting to therapy, hanging out with some of my old friends, not the new ones from church. And also some better friends I made from this church, which I'm grateful for. And also this podcast, I was able to trust people. So even having this podcast is a big deal to even care for men's health, like in mental health.
Yeah.
It's a big deal for me because before, it was a dream before. And because of that environment, I just didn't want anything to do with it. And now 6 years later, here I am going forward on something I believed in, which I thought was dead 6 years ago. Right. So that takes a lot. And that's where, like, I'm just being vulnerable with it. Like, you learn so much about yourself. You learn so much what you're not going to take. And when it comes to spirituality, here's something I want to tell a lot of people. You don't need to go to church to be spiritual. Right. It's okay to be in your valley, because there's a point for all of us. You're in the valley because there's a mission God has for you that's not in the Bible. Right. That nobody in church can understand. Because it's for you, and you need to go forward, and you need to do this thing, not because just for you, it's for the other people behind you. And a lot of times we forget, we move forward not for us, but for the people that's going to be directly behind us, that need us to path the way.
Real quick, I gotta make sure this is she stole my thunder, because I don't see her tag on there. So give me about 1 second. Where is it? Come on, logo.
Yo, bro, like, what you're talking about is kind of
Wait, hold on, Simon. She stole my thunder. Is that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure it's you, because I didn't see like the face on there, so had to make sure.
You know me, I'm hiding. I'm like Batman. I'm a ninja. Always in the background, hiding.
Hey.
You can't see me. I'm not here. I don't exist.
She hot too.
Well, I just want to say, salutes to you, my fellow Canadian. Thank you, She Stole My Thunder, for tuning in. And I know it's pretty rare when you come up on the panels, but thank you again for always supporting like the channel. And
no worries, my fellow kid. You're the honorary Canadian American. You're one of us, whether you like it or not. So
I'm one of many, as most people will say. But yes, definitely for sure.
No, you're one of a kind. You're one of a kind. There's nobody like you.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Since you up here, she stole my thunder. I know you probably already heard like a lot of us like talking, and I just want to know like what's your thoughts like on just like everything that you grasped so far.
Well, I've been listening off and on, and thanks to Simon for his also donation.
Oh
big
yes,
up
definitely.
on that. Big up on that. It's always great to see other people supporting you. It's always important to we're in this to win this. But yeah, no, it's to say sort of speak on what Stanley was saying too, that mental health is important, that we tend to forget that for men, yeah, we're told man up, grow a pair, and and that's what I'm so happy to see with the newer generation, that they're not putting up with that. That yes, there's certain moments, and that's really where I make that distinction, is there's moments where yes, you need to be stoic, you need to keep things to yourself, because not everybody has your back, not everybody is going to support you, not everybody has your best interest, but also know when and who, most importantly, you need to go to and say, you know what, I need a moment to talk about my life. And I'm so happy to see the younger generation be able to say, you know what, we're not putting up with a certain amount of the BS that, because I remember growing up in the 80s and 90s, if you saw a man cry, that was the worst possible thing to happen. And I'm so glad that that's not something that the younger folks are tolerated anymore. A lot of the younger generation is say, you know what, if I need to cry, I'm going to cry. Yes, be mindful of who you're crying to. Not everybody's your friend. Not everybody's going to support you. But if you need to cry, go ahead and cry.
Why would you say that though? Why
Well,
do you say that?
Well, the honest truth, Simon, is there are going to be people that are going to backstab you. There are going to be certain people that are going to use your experiences against you. Unfortunately, I wish we were in a world where everybody, regardless of who you are, your experience, your individuality, were with you 100% of the way. Unfortunately, there's still going to be people that will use whatever your life is against you.
Are you talking about women, or are you talking about men?
Everybody. For me,
Everybody.
it's everybody. It's, to me, that kind of mentality is not gendered. It's not sexual bias. It's not black or white. It's a human experience. And I've lived through it from white people, black people, men, women. I've had people of all kinds, quote unquote, betray me. You know what I mean? So I've learned from personal experience.
Are you living in betrayal? Are you living in betrayal?
That's quite possible. Maybe it's just my personal experience, and hopefully it is just. And I truly mean that. Hopefully it is just my experience. I hope so, because God knows I don't want other people to go through a lot of what I've been through. You know what I mean? And I hope that everybody else has lived better experiences in their lives than I have. Right?
Can I say something real quick about that?
Yeah, go for it.
Simon, you gotta understand, like, even it's almost like when somebody say that word bitter, oh, you bitter, right? I don't like when somebody says that, or somebody say you're living in betrayal, because it's not showing the onus of, yo, you still gone through this pain and you are still loving people and still caring for people. In the Bible, when Jesus acknowledged that somebody was bitter, he didn't say it in the way to push them away. He said in the way to pull them to him. So when we say these things to other people, we got to check ourselves. Not saying to you, but just saying anybody else listening, right, Simon? Like when we say things like this, right? It's understanding, like, even though somebody's living through trauma, somebody living through whatever, and for them to still have a heart and still care, that's a bigger statement than that they've gone through something. Because we all gone through stuff.
Yeah,
and
but
we don't say nothing.
That's really subjective. Like some people can take it, some people can't, and obviously you can't. So I mean,
Simon,
like,
Simon,
thing is, it's like
Simon,
what you're
Simon,
doing is you're
heart.
projecting,
Simon, where's your heart?
and no, you're
Simon,
projecting, and you're going,
Simon.
okay, just because I
Oh,
felt a
so that was
certain
me.
way, like I'm gonna sort of like bend my ass over to this lady. I was trying to sort of like just get with her, like in terms of her conversation, but you're bending down.
You said we're bending?
We're bending, Simon.
No, Stanley's bending. Stanley's
I'm bending, Simon.
Yeah, you're bending.
That's what you feel.
I
I'm
don't.
sorry that you feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
Look, guys. Let me
Oh,
just
your
say.
Simon, come on, come back. He wants his attention with you. Oh, my bad.
Let me just look, let me just make this clear. Let me just make this clear real quick. Unfortunately, man, look, we live in a world where we gotta protect ourselves, but at the same time, we also have to look out for ourselves. Okay, it's a difference. We gotta protect ourselves from being too much of an open book where we become a target and people weaponize us. Okay, i.e., church, i.e., family, i.e., superficial type of relationships.
Don't forget
Okay.
work.
I wanted to say work, but you know what? I got work people that's probably watching, so you
Oh,
know.
my bad. I
you
want
know
to
who
say
you are.
employment. We got to be careful, employees.
And you know what? Be careful the people that works in the space of duty. Y'all know who y'all are. I know y'all watching, and you know what? Who cares? Y'all keep on watching. But look, at the same time, you as a person, right? You have to look out for yourself. You have to care for yourself. So again, people will try to misconstrue that you're being selfish, and that's wrong. But let me tell you this though: if you're not selfish in a way where you're loving yourself, you cannot have any room to love other people. That's point blank, period. And so when you need to go to that corner and you need to cry out to yourself, or maybe someone that you could trust that's not going to weaponize that against you, then by all means, you go ahead and do that. Of course, you're going to have people that's going to come up to this panel and going to be like, get to crying. You're soft for being a crybaby, and you know that the world is. Look, I don't care about what the world thinks. I don't care what have these other people think. I don't even care what y'all think. You know what I mean? The main point is that, look, whatever you feel, if you gotta let out in a way that brings healing to you, as a man, as a woman, you figure out whatever's the best way that you could do. If you don't believe in the Bible and all that stuff, hey, amen to you. Find a way to pretty much release all that stress. Even you gotta have pretty much post clarity. All right, have your post clarity moment, if that can release the stress. Yeah, I said it. But other than that, whatever you could do, man, to really be free with yourself, liberate yourself, do what you can to the best of your knowledge, whatever makes you happy. Now we got Mr. Best up in the building, and I know the man probably got a lot of things that he probably want to say. Hopefully.
Man, I'm kind of lost. What are y'all actually specifically talking about?
Oh, we're talking about pretty much how we can be our greatest enemy. Basically, why our men are so afraid to open up to other men. Why can't we not build a sense of unity, and how can we overcome the distrust for each other, from each other?
A lot of times that happens because just from my perspective and just stuff that I've gone through. A lot of times it's just jealousy and arrogance. That's all it is, man.
Okay.
Jealousy and arrogance, and you know what I mean. And I think that's really the gist of it. You know what I'm saying? So, I myself, I don't like talking to men for that long. You know what I mean? Unless it's my family members or something like that, or a real close brother or something like that. I don't like to be on the phone with men for maybe 10 minutes at best. If I ain't really close to you like that. Just keep it a G. You know what I mean? And that's just how I was raised, man. I rather talk to women. That's just what it is. I like to be around women. I don't like being around men. No, I don't. I don't like being around guys. Because with men, it's always men. Sometimes it's always especially if they're not really from certain areas. If they're not really from like my hometown or something like that. Like if it's somebody like from from New York or something like that, I'm cool. Or you know what I mean, but or the South is alright too. It just depends. Anybody outside of that, man, I'm really indifferent, man. I just move different. I have a different set of values. You know what I mean. My loyalty is very very loyal. So if you count on a different vibration or you from a different area, whatever, you know what I mean. I really. I can't. I just can't do it, man. I'm sorry. I just can't. I'm sorry.
Nah, and and I could, and for the people who's watching, right? Look, I could definitely vouch for Mr. Best because he's definitely a loyal type of dude. You know what I mean?
He's the best.
Mr. Best.
Like, hey, check his fucking name, nigga. Like Jesus Christ.
Right. Mr. Best, Stan Joseph Lee Thompson, you know what I mean? Like, bro, like we really like go way back. You know what I mean? Like most of the people that come up into these spaces or whatever, right, are like, so, and here's the thing, coming from a guy like me, who, I mean, I was once called a spiritual Mac Daddy.
What the fuck is that? What's the spiritual Mac Daddy?
No, I'm not. You know, I forgot. I promised myself I'm not gonna roast nobody. But shout out to the person, right? Who's not married anymore. But thank you for saying that.
What's a spiritual Mac Daddy?
No, we want to know who's the divorced person that told you that. We need the details. I saw Stanley.
I don't give out.
We need the details on that.
I don't.
I was waiting. I was just waiting for her.
Hold on. As far as I go, I'll tell you what a spiritual Mac Daddy is, right? Because I ain't gonna lie, right? In my arrogance as a young Christian, right, at that time, I had to laugh about that. I had to laugh to him. I mean, he laughed as well too. We both had a laugh together. Because you had the audacity, the galls to call me a spiritual Mac Daddy, because at that time, I was the type of person, right, that people will look at me as a ladies' man, which I was not trying to be a ladies' man. I just got along with a lot of women. Women knew how to carry a conversation. Look, and here's the thing, and the reason why I'm using this story is because, right, this still ties into like a man's psyche, which relates to mental health. When it came down to other men, I tried to build. I tried to talk with them, but a lot of times, it was closed-minded, and it forces me to be closed-minded because, I don't get involved into a lot of sports and all that stuff, and I feel like men that only just talks about sports and nothing else, it's kind of superficial to me. And I always struggle with that part as far as building. Now, here's the thing. I'm not saying I have struggles relating to all men, because I got some cool day ones that, like I said, you got Mr. Best, you got Stan, shout out to DJ Eddie King, shout outs to Grizz and some of my other homies that we will remain nameless, but I still have those type of relationships with these people. But the problem is that when you go on by societal norm and you feel like you gotta be cool in a certain type of way, I just don't dig it. And a lot of times the women, right? Women usually are like an open book. Sometimes they talk too much, but I appreciate their conversations, and I appreciate being around with them. They're always open to do something to have fun, and I think that's why I'm married. Now I'm not saying it's to boast and brag or whatever, because you could be married at one day and you could be divorced on another day. Not putting that curse on nobody, right? But I'm just saying that it's a big thing for a man when you're able to actually have these fundamental type of conversations. So when I'm hearing other men that's telling me, hey, M3, I'm struggling with this type of woman, or I don't know how to talk to her, why she's treating me in this certain type of way, I get baffled sometimes, because when I was their age, I didn't have that type of problem. Yeah, I had a few problems, maybe the back talk or whatever. People are just people. They're going to be disrespectful no matter what. And you just got to put them in check. But the way how things are, like a 2024, where people don't know how to talk and properly approach and just keep it real 100, I'm like, damn, I'm baffled because I'm old school.
This is what I do, and this I know Von Eric.
Okay, son, you got
Von Eric's classes, and Von Eric might have to teach a class on this. This is why a lot of times out in the community, I talk to a whole bunch of women. I'm everywhere. I'm just like talking, hey, how you doing? Target, Walmart, cashiers, get a little discount, get an employee discount, even though I don't work out. You know, I don't work there. Get an extra order of fries. You know, just, you know, they like.
Stanley, I think you could be a pimp one of these. You have the pimp potential. All right, salute, Bess. And then you gotta go.
And you know, I got my locks, right? And one lady, she asked me like, baby, I love your smile and your locks. She said, what's your name? And I told her, my name is Samson, but you don't need to cut my hair to hold me. And how's that, Vaughn?
Hashtag pimp.
Stan, if I see you with a 3-piece suit, which is not normal for me to see, that's when I know you elevate your pimp game, man. You have pimp potential, but I'm glad you're not utilizing your true powers.
No, I'm just going out there to meet women, to talk, to conversate, because summertime is coming, and you know.
Are you sure you're not trying to recruit them?
No, don't listen to M3. Utilize your pimp potential. Go 100% of the way.
Yes.
If you are not next week wearing a 3-piece suit, I'm going to unsubscribe to this channel and leave permanently. Pimp potential. Hashtag pimp.
A 3-piece suit is a pimp. That's a pimp expressing his occupation.
Right.
Exactly.
Sometimes nobody know I got a job.
Yeah. Right. That's expressing occupation. But you could be a pimp and not wear the suit, but still be a pimp.
That's right. Exactly.
So she stole my thunder. This is what I do too. I use my accent.
Exactly. Go for it, Stanley.
And this is what it sounds like. It's like, excuse me, I am lost. I don't know. Alamin. Can you please help me? I don't understand these words.
No way.
Just move to Las Vegas and you utilize it 100%.
Michael Blackson.
Eagle it all the way, you know?
You know, they're like, why are you here? I'm like, I'm here on a scholarship to help my village.
Remember the guy? Remember the movie The Five Heartbeats? When that guy said, "I will do just about anything to get that woman. I will cry. I will get on my knees. I will comb her hair. I will wash her. Anything to get." That's a pimp. That's a pimp that's on every level. You got some pimps that's just on a lower level. Then you got pimps that's on a medium level. Then you got pimps that's on each level. Know how to apply it. Know when to apply it. Know who is he talking to and how to deal with it. Oh, I know this person. See, a pimp will look at it, say a couple words and be like, I know what type of woman she is. I know.
It's the one that don't want to talk to you, right? That's like one lady at Burlington, she didn't want to talk. I'm just like, not a problem, right?
Right.
Everybody trying to talk to her, I ain't say nothing. And I was like, thank you so much for working on the Sunday. I know it's kind of hard for you to work on Sunday, but I do appreciate you being here.
Right.
And when she gave me my receipt, she made sure her fingernails brushed against the palm of my hands.
Right.
Put away the eyes. Put away the eyes.
She was doing Stan, she was doing a tarot reading. She was trying to read your palm to predict her future with you. That's what she was doing. She was going to hit you with that voodoo.
Like, I'll be back.
Right.
I know you work on Sundays, so I'll come back. I had one lady, she's like, hey, make sure you come back and bring me some plantains.
But see, a pimp knows that he can't hit everything. He can't hit every woman.
No, but you got to flirt with all of them.
You got but you got a friend. Then you got a friend that could get a woman for you. And you like that. See, that's what a pimp knows. A pimp knows I can't hit every girl, or I won't. I gotta go after every girl and hit it. But I can know what to do with the girl to get where I need to go, or to get another girl, or I may call her. I might be stranded. Call her. She come pick me up, take me here. I might call and say, "Hey, listen, I'm trying to get this shorty," and she this and she that.
Get that shorty do what?
and she would tell me
Up in the scoop.
what to do and how to go out. See, this is a pimp. This is a pimp in all different levels. You know what I'm saying?
And she stole my thunder. I also talked to the older women. Some
Yes,
like
sir.
I got a Walmart mom.
Yeah.
I got a dollar store auntie.
Dollar store. Yeah. Exactly.
They all hooked me up, baby. Did
Hey,
you
auntie.
get this? I saved this for you.
Yeah.
You know.
Are you trying to call me old? What is
No.
this?
This
No,
is me.
I'm 22
No.
until I die, man.
No.
What are you trying to say? What are you
No,
trying
it's everybody
Ban
getting,
this man. Ban this
no,
man.
everybody getting the smile, the dimples,
Yeah.
and this beard. So they all
For
get
sure,
the
Rick.
smile, the
Salute
dimples,
to you.
and the beard.
Mhm.
I don't know, man.
I just think some guys don't take the time out because I think if a woman doesn't act a certain way, they get turned off or they get upset, they get mad. You just you just have to realize she ain't ready. She ain't for you right now. She could be maybe later on or next year, next month, but right now she's not. Or she may never be for you. You just have
But
to
also, right, you gotta see the opportunity.
Yeah.
Because how you carry yourself at the moment
Right.
is also sending back signals to the other women that's watching you.
Right. Yeah.
In the
Earth
environment.
Foundation.
Yeah, that is true. Exactly. That is so true. Yeah.
And that's, there's a method to my madness.
Yeah.
That's all I always say. It's like, hey, you might not be for me, but I see six women that are looking here, and I'm gonna get their numbers.
Right. Yeah.
And a lot of times she stole my thunder. I don't need to get the numbers. I just need to be by near their cell phone and just walk by. And guess what? She stole my thunder. Guess what?
What?
Instagram has now found me a new friend.
Ooh.
So has Facebook.
Thankfully, my Facebook and Instagram are not searchable.
All I need to do is walk by, and it's like, ding, you know somebody. I'm just like, I showing up, dude. How you doing? I just saw you at the restaurant.
How you doing?
See?
Oh man.
I gotta come to Canada and see how they party, see how they get down.
You don't want to know, Vaughn. Please restrain yourself. You're not ready for Canadian Riz,
I got
okay?
to
You're
come,
not
man.
ready.
Are we not?
I
Why-
got to come. Since you
No,
said
no.
I gotta come down.
Canadian Riz is at another level. Please.
Okay, well,
stay in the U.S. Please.
I need to get to that level.
She
If
said
they
you
wanna
ain't ready for
double
that
down,
Canadian Riz, though.
I need to
The
get to that.
Canadian
I need
Riz
to get
is
to that
not
level.
meant for everybody. Please, for your heart's sake,
We're
please
talking
stay in the
about
U.S.
the English one or the French part?
I need
Either one. At first, the English is already at level 3000, and then the French, please, it's not calculated. Okay, please, for your heart's sake, stay in the U.S.
No, I
Please,
got-
I'm Haitian, though.
please.
I got a hard heart.
Especially if you're Haitian, especially.
Oh,
You cannot, please.
I got a
Please,
hard
I
heart.
beg
I'm
you.
definitely coming.
hey, she's gonna put a
You-
travel
Vaughn,
ban on you. Stay. You
please,
can't travel to Canada.
Huh?
For your own sake, Vaughn, please
Mhm.
stay in the U.S. or go to the Caribbean.
Well, that's what they say.
I recommend.
Please stay in the U.S. because I know you're going to break my heart. Please stay in there because I know
Hey,
you're gonna
Niagara
break my
Falls, Canada, beautiful place.
But is that the
Beautiful.
French part?
No, that's not
Everything's
the-
French, along with the French fries.
No. There's the other part. There's the
Yeah,
one
it's
that's
another
English.
part. Yeah, there's another part.
There's two provinces. One is
Yeah.
French, one is English.
Right.
The part that you need to know is in Haiti. Go there, okay? That's where you need to be.
I already been to
Okay.
Haiti. I go to Miami every year. It's
That's
like
that's fine as long as it's not on the 42nd parallel. That's fine. Just go there, okay? You
I don't
do
know.
not
I forget when I
need-
go to Canada. I was just like, "Mais je veux pas parler les blancs." I'm like,
No,
I'm here to
that's
meet my
not.
white
That,
father.
no, that made no
That's-
sense to me. No. Vous
Oh,
ne
damn.
I
parlez
figured that's
pas
my
la
way of
bonne
getting in
chose.
there.
Non. Vous ne parlez pas la bonne chose. Restez aux États-Unis, s'il vous plaît.
Just stay in
No.
America? I can't do that. I just gonna lie to them like I'm looking for my white father.
Listen,
know.
we smell the BS. We smell it. It's okay. Just go to Trinidad, go to Haiti, go to Cuba. You're fine there. Don't worry. We love you there.
Oh,
Don't
wait, we
worry.
got enough donation. Do we
Yep,
got enough
yep.
donation?
Hold on for a second.
Tevin King. Ooh.
So Tevin King says Von Erich, right? No disrespect, but for a minute there, you sound like Dr. Umar Johnson. No cap, right? Hold on, right. I got to stop cap song, right? M3, it's 7 commercials as of now, and it's keep getting longer and longer. YouTube, cut this man a check. Yo, YouTube, hold on. You know, I'm gonna play the song for you, Tevin, right? YouTube. I know how greedy y'all are, right? You take 30%, right, of all the funds that we earn, but then when it comes to those commercials, you don't want to pay a brother, right? You don't want to pay me enough, okay? You want to just give me by the crumbs, the cents, and all that. Come on, YouTube, you got to do better than that, okay? We're streaming this platform on YouTube. You got to pay the content creators a fair share. But again, let me go ahead and give my shout outs to Tevin King again with another $10 donation, which equals up to 20 from him. So let me go ahead and play that real quick. Salute my brother.
Your viewership of the stream is highly valued, and we appreciate the support. If you would like to contribute to the platform, you can do so by sending a super chat, super sticker, Cash App, or PayPal donation. Thank you for the kind gesture. Appreciate the donation. I can't thank you enough.
I'm rich, bitch.
Man, I'm so rich, man. I don't even know.
Money.
I lost my count.
Money.
I'll probably be like, let's see. I think I'm like $40-ish richer. Look, y'all, man. Salutes to y'all, man. Hold on. I gotta make a speech real quick, right? And yes, because you did donate $10, Tevin, we're gonna say Von Erich do sound like Dr. Umar, right? But look, besides him sound like Dr. Umar, okay, I gotta say this. At first, man, I was like, man, we already went through our talking points, and I'm like, should I just relax like for a day? Should I just just cancel live streams? But we got to do this for you men, for the men, for the brotherhood. You know what I mean? Yes, we love our sisters. We love our queens as well too. Shout out to our queen. She stole my thunder.
Yeah.
But we gotta, I love you guys, man. And it would have been unsettling in my heart, and probably for Stance as well too, if we did not give you a good show for tonight. So, excuse me. Despite all my allergies, excuse me, because for some reason, when I was cooking, when mom was cooking, excuse me, pepper got on my nose, and since then I've been sneezing a lot. So, excuse me for my allergies. I'll be better tomorrow.
It's okay. We'll just blame Von Erich today. It's all his fault until midnight. Until midnight.
You see what he did though? He said, right? You see what he did? We were supposed to be talking about brotherhood and unity, and yo got the $10 and betrayed me. He said, since you gave the $10, you're going to say,
okay. You know what?
we trying to get unified, and he just straight up just killed it.
It's okay. You know what? For you, Von Erich, it's all my fault tonight until midnight. No problem, man. Brotherhood all the way. It's my fault. And she stole my thunder. I did a whole bunch of stuff.
Yo.
Don't ask anything. No questions. It's all my fault. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey,
I saw the dollars and it got me blinded. I'm sorry. Von Erich, please forgive me.
Look, Von, right?
You might have to show your screen.
Look, Von. Look, we all know that money talks though. But if we could get back to unity, man, you need to start donating some money too, Von, right?
Oh, see,
what about the United Dollars, right? What about the power of unification, right?
Look, ladies, donate for Von Erich to go live on screen. He is 6'6", ex-military, 300 pounds of muscle from Baltimore.
You said he's a 6'6" man, 6 foot tall, 6 inches, 6 salary. Come on, Von Erich, show your face, man.
You gotta donate, ladies. You gotta donate.
Oh my goodness.
And he just say, "Mom, you gotta donate some money for us to be unified." Oh my God, this is
Money
really
talks,
good.
man. Money
Hey,
talks.
hey,
you know what I'm
sometimes
saying?
it takes like the power of monetization, right, for unification, Vaughn.
Oh
And
my goodness.
you could talk the talk though, but Tevin been putting the actions for it. He was the first one that said support Black male media. He's putting his dollars worth. He's letting us know right now what value that we have. Come on, Vaughn. You got to step it up with the donation game.
It's good to get support for money, but it's also when people come up on a panel, when people like Stan, who is giving his insight. I give people beats.
Also, I gave up my shirt.
I give people beats for free.
Hey, you're a good talker though, right? Nice try, Vaughn.
I give people beats for free. Beats. So it's many different ways you don't have to give money.
Sir,
hey, I didn't get a beat from you for free.
When you say beats, you gotta explain what kind of beats.
The beat that you
Stan, don't go.
I'm 6'1", even I won't say that.
You're going to something way. I'm talking about music beats, so I can be specific on that.
Yes,
Sure.
I give music beats for free. The ones that you hear on
Intellectual Soapbox,
and He Said, She Said, Red Lipstick Vibe. The ones that you hear on Arshawn's that he played. So I give beats for free. I don't charge, but it's not just money that it's the only thing. If that's the case, people just.
But Eric, you're getting awfully defensive about this.
I know, man.
We
That's
love you.
Yeah. Because you know what? Because he said you're right. Because he said, "Boy, you got to get money to be unified." Yes, that's defensive.
No, I said we have to exchange something to get the money to stay unified.
Exchange.
I like that twist too, Stan.
Mm-hmm.
That was
like
even better than what I said.
Shirt. I did it twice. They saw my tattoos.
And Vaughn, I'll be right with you though. I didn't get a free beat from you.
I got tattoos in 54-inch chest, 56 back.
Oh, don't forget, Vaughn got the best. He got the long
waistline 34. I'm just 6'1", but Vaughn Eric is 6'6", ladies.
Ooh,
no, I'm
6'6". Oh, Vaughn, my goodness.
And again, ladies, right? If you're 4'11" and under, hey, you're a lucky pig. He loves midgets.
Toss you around like a
black
pizza.
And the ladies were big.
And he's military because he got money. Money.
And he makes music.
14.
So he already put himself on the market. Hey, I make music.
There
you go, ladies.
I don't make them. I have a production company that
You hear that, ladies? Money.
I heard that. I understood.
Hey, excuse me. I didn't.
What is two?
He's like, hey, y'all offended me now. Look, I don't just make music. I have a production company.
No, I don't make music. I have a production company.
Okay.
No, again, he said, yeah, he don't make music, but he has a production company. So he owns a production company, ladies, right? Hey, man, look, Vaughn, look, I want to be surprised if you should knight somebody, right? But salute to you, my brother.
Look, Vaughn, did you used to sing growing up? How do you sound?
No, I never.
I hear a little baritone. I never baritone.
No, I never sung.
Mm-hmm.
I just love. I used to be a dancer, but I love music though.
What kind
okay.
I used to dance. I used to choreograph dance. Yeah, I was into that. The music.
Okay. Oh, music videos. Were in any music videos?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Let's go. Which one?
Hey, man. I can't wait to sign into Vaughn Eric Records, man. You know what I mean?
I know you used to sing, Vaughn. I could hear it.
No, I can't sing. I'm gonna let you know that there. I cannot sing.
Yeah, thank you. I'm 5'8".
Oh, Tyler Earth, he'll still take you. He's 6'6".
Nah. Vaughn made it clear. Don't put the words in his mouth.
With money and everything.
He loves his women 4'11" and under. I know. Go back to the previous live streams where he talked about his love for midgets in the club and stuff. I didn't forget about that.
Ooh,
he loves to put a woman on his lap.
Yeah, that was a strip club. Midget strip club. Midget strip club.
So you trying to make your kids 5? Or you trying to make your kids 5'10", 5'11"? That's wrong, bro. You ain't gonna get no fighting chance. You gonna let your kids be a basketball player? That's wrong, bro.
Nah.
M3. Are you saying I have a chance with this man? Ooh, okay. I'll keep that in mind.
Wait. Hold on. What's your height? She stole my thunder.
I'm not saying that I'm under 5 foot, but I might be saying that. I don't know. It's up to you. Take it in.
You got a sponsorship for a visa to go to Canada.
He might make a few exceptions, you know what I mean? Just depends. She stole my thunder. It just depends.
That's true. That's true. It all depends on what he's willing to do to get to that French connection. But
oui, okay.
Oui, bonjour. But anyways, as much as I would love to continue the conversation, I do have to get going. I have to consider my roommates. It's 11:30 where I am, so I will be signing off.
But before you sign off, how can Von Eric find you so you guys can continue the conversation?
Listen,
and also, how do you get our percentage for knowledge and relationship for this hookup?
Listen, I'm not saying you can't find me on YouTube, but I'm on YouTube. You guys know my screen name. My email is there. My Flickr is there. If you really want to find me, it's not that difficult. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, what's the YouTube channel?
She stole my thunder.
Come on, Von Eric. I mean, 1 + 1 is 2. Come on, Von. You know what? Never mind. I retract my offer. Von. It's okay. Never mind.
I didn't know. I got you, boo boo. I got you,
Von. It's okay.
I got you, girl. I got you. Right? You see this? She stole my thunder. Right?
Oh,
all you gotta do is just type it on YouTube. And you will be able to find her. And I'm telling you, she made
this is
amazing content. I'm telling you, no cap.
Oh
like
my goodness.
She goes to places like the Montreal, like the other Canada spots, and she talks about like artwork, museums, painting, riding on trains. Look, She Stole My Thunder is very, very fun, right? And I'm telling you, you will do yourself. Matter of fact, you guys are doing yourself a disservice. The fact that you didn't know that she had a YouTube channel, how dare you, Var, right? For not knowing.
Exactly.
Wait a minute. Why didn't you say that when she first that she had a YouTube channel? You never said it.
Vaughn, how dare you?
I just meet her today, so that's why I'm asking. What is your YouTube channel?
Vaughn, Eric, you are a 6 foot tall owner of a business. 6'6", owner of a production company. How do you not make those?
That loves to dance. You know the bocheta. He loves to dance. You know the bocheta. He does ballroom dance.
I'm gonna have to learn, but it's okay. My hips know how to talk. It's okay. Don't worry. I will learn French for my hips. It's okay. Don't worry. I will.
His hips don't lie.
Exactly. So love you both. Love everybody. Big kisses. Have a great night, guys. Don't cause too much trouble. Not a problem. The only one allowed here. Oh, look at the little hearts. The only one here that's allowed to cause trouble is me. And now that I'm going, no trouble for the 3 of you. Okay, so behave.
Thank you.
Okay. I'll behave just for you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm Haitian. I don't know if I could keep that promise, but.
Well, remember, Stan is a pimp with potential. That's why.
If you want the Canadian citizenship, you must behave. Okay, you must. It's an obligation. Okay. Have a good one. Bye, guys.
Bye. All right, love you. She stole my thunder. Thank you.
Bye.
I said you're a beat. I said you're a beat. I didn't know. I said he got a few beats, but I said you're a beat to best email, and then he'll give it to you.
Yeah, no problem, man. And Vaughn, I love messing with you every now and then, especially. But yeah, I've been checking out like the stuff that you make. And honestly, like the stuff is from your production company, it's good stuff. So keep up with the good work with it, man. And again, I thank you for coming up and put on with us for a little bit longer. Stan, I know we said it was going to be an hour, but people.
It was worth it.
It was definitely worth it, right? Because I came here poor and now I'm rich. Okay.
And Vaughn got a date. I was his wingman. Also got the thing for the classes. And Vaughn did a great show with 84 last night.
Oh, with the that was cool, man. That was nice.
Yep. Now for my repayment for all this, since you're on the East Coast, I need some shoes for the big men. I need some dress
shoes.
Hook a brother up. You're on the East Coast.
You want the alligators?
Not that dressy. This is okay. Stacey Adams. We ain't got
You want the red bottoms? The red bottoms?
No, I'm not. No Atlanta stuff. No Atlanta stuff.
I know what's there.
No Atlanta.
Atlanta's
hilarious. I thought I was gonna get killed in the airport.
Yeah.
Seen the men with them big ass feet and heels and it's bottoms.
Yeah,
I know it was like a thing for like a lot of these dudes. Okay. Like on a serious note, right? On a serious note, isn't red bottoms more like a woman's type of thing?
Well
no.
Right. Because they got men red bottoms too. Men red bottom shit.
But then there's some people like I know they don't make size 16 heels for men but they make them in Atlanta, and they do have red bottoms, and that was creative. But being I'm not from Atlanta and I'm not used to seeing it, I just had to okay.
Well, Stan, you gotta adapt, bro. With your
I'm not from Atlanta. Atlanta's the New York of the South. I'm good.
It sure is. Yeah.
It's the New York of the South. I can't do Atlanta.
Yeah.
Miami is now the Hollywood of the South.
Yeah, sure is.
True that.
But it used to be Atlanta was Hollywood and New York of the South. They used to do both.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Now Miami is Hollywood of the South and Atlanta is the New York of the South, and it's like
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. I lived there for about a year, but I lived in Buckhead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was.
I was in Decatur. I was in Decatur for like 6 months growing up.
Oh yeah, but that's the place where a lot of New York people started going first. Was Decatur?
Yeah, because it was right next to MARTA, the bus line, the BART line. It was close by, easy to walk to. It had the apartments.
That's where T.I. is from, Decatur.
Decatur? Okay.
He's from Decatur. Yeah.
Strawberries growing from the ground, the whole nine. I was like, okay, this is nice. It's the New York of the South. Like, you have fashion you couldn't get nowhere else. It had nightclubs that actually was open till like 4:00 in the morning. It was faster than any other place in the South.
I tell you one thing, when they had the Freaknik, that was crazy.
Oh, that's gonna be another show for us to cover because next month the documentary is gonna be on Hulu.
Yeah, that place. I could tell you the reason why they shut that bad boy down, because they shut the highway down when they had it.
And it was all everybody put on V103.
Oh, but you talking about
Black Unity?
Yes.
That was Black Unity.
Black people making money too. Oh my goodness. It was, and you talking about black people from all over the country coming together. And it wasn't
nobody wanted to go to a white spring break. No matter what school you went to, everybody went to
that. Exactly. And you talking about black people coming and making money. It was crazy. It was nuts. It was, and it wasn't like nuts that you see a lot of crime and stuff going, what that, because that's not the reason why they shut it down. They shut that down because it was unified. And believe it or not, Jacksonville was like that when Deion Sanders was down there. Jacksonville was getting like that. That's the reason when he left, they changed the laws to prevent black people from coming downtown.
Because it used to be something we had like the Black Beach, which was in Deerfield,
Thunder,
Florida.
Which
was something else that, like, after Freaknik, people were trying to go to Deerfield, Florida for spring break or Black Spring Break.
Yeah. What was that? It's another one in South Carolina. That was for the bike week. That was pretty good one time.
That still happens. Motor Beach.
Yeah.
The white people are like, who are these black people?
Right. Right.
No, that's the South. You be thinking like the South will let you know. They're like,
right.
What y'all doing here?
Get out of my neck of the woods, right?
Yeah, when they see a lot of black people coming, they was like that when it was in Georgia. They were like, "Oh my God, where are these black people coming from?" It got dark. It was supposed to be light as hell, 12 noon. All of a sudden, it got dark at 12 noon.
Right. Gentlemen, I gotta say this was definitely a fun live stream and very profitable indeed. But I do have to get ready to go. And before I go, I'm going to give one final acknowledgement to everybody that donated. Okay. Again, Tevin King, salute to you, my brother, for being the first to donate. She stole my thunder. Thank you for donating as well, too. Again, he says, support the black male media. She says, when it rains, of course, when the raindrops fall. Okay. And in endearing quote, she says, knowledge relationships, no worry, bro. If we can't support each other, who can we support? And honestly, that is very powerful what you said, because you got to keep in mind that as far as content creators, we do have to look out for each other, big and small, and support and salute to Simon Hectic. Also go ahead and subscribe to his YouTube channel. Again, Simon likes to, he's a shock value guy, right? But we all appreciate a guy like Simon.
He's a teddy bear, ladies. He's a teddy bear.
Yes. So $10 in euro is like $10.75 US. So that gives me an extra 75 cents. Yeah.
Wait, that's today's rate for euro?
Yeah.
A little bit more.
We could look it up together, but I checked it. I was
for
like,
American,
okay.
It should be a little bit more.
So it says 10 euro sent to US, right? So 10 euro coins are worth $10.79 in the US.
Oh, that must be for today then. The market is low.
Well, yeah, of course. Well, anyways, it's all good, An extra 75 cents will not hurt, right? It's still much appreciated. And then he had the audacity, right, to wait until I play the super chat just to send me another 10 euro coins, right? So again, blessings to you, Simon. You deserve the world, right? And Tevin King, right, with his final super chat, we all know what he said, right, about Von Eric sounding like Dr. Umar, okay? But again, Tevin, thank you so much, right, for your generous donation. And
but Tevin got to know, Von don't discriminate.
I sure don't.
He'll get a snow bunny.
Shouts to like the shortest snow bunnies he could ever find, right? And much blessings to
411.
Just like what's his name? Cat Williams said, I'm pro-black, but I ain't racist. No prejudice.
Right.
No
Gotta make that clear. And also too, one last thing. My brother Chicago Rilla, if you ever tune in or you catching a replay, I gotta give you your thanks too, because recently I found out that you have pretty much opted into the support of the Mecca, and which that means that right here you're basically like a member for Knowledge and Relationships. So again, thank you for just becoming a member. I know we haven't really done much to make it exclusively for members, because of course it's easier when you do have a lot of members that are subscribed to the channel, where it's like for $5 a month, it definitely helps the live stream out little by little. But again, I just want to say I appreciate you guys so much for doing so. So if it's one person or two people, it doesn't really matter. The fact that you're doing that really warms my heart, and I definitely respect you for that. So Rilla, again, salute to you. Much love. Hey guys, I'm going to be signed out because I had to get ready for work. And I gotta, meet my fellow Mexicans, or Latin, whatever, Mexicans, right? Because that's what they call themselves. But I gotta go ahead and, meet with my people, so whatever.
I had to add it in there.
Salute to Marcus as well, too, man. He
Marcus!
tuned in as well. I wish he could have came up, because his insight would have definitely been enjoyable as well. But Salute to everybody that tuned in.
¿Cómo está?
Yes.
No, yeah, that's right. ¿Cómo estás?
Yeah, shout out to me amigo, right? Me amigo Marcus, right? You know,
So
so
Von Eric, before we leave, how can the women find you? Being that you're 6'6", run a production company,
Hey, I'm
and
not
you sound like Dr.
6'6".
With women that's 5 feet and below, you have to be.
No,
They're fun size,
no,
and you military. So what's up?
I don't discriminate against height now. Do I
Do you chop trees?
Do I have a special for the midgets? Yes, I do have a special thing.
But do you chop trees? I'm sure the tall ones want to know. Do you chop trees?
Hey, if you're a tree, ain't no problem. No problem. I got you.
I wonder whatever happened to we had a tall tree once. What's her name? She had the afro. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot her name. Remember, like she was tall. She's 6 foot something. She was very tall, and she had the afro rocking. I can't remember her name. Huh?
She was on the podcast?
She came to a podcast a few times.
Vaughn, do you know who you're talking about?
Are
you sure, Vaughn?
I'm positive because I don't forget women.
I'm just a baby player.
Wait,
the big player. So.
I don't forget women.
See, that's what I'm saying. You're the big player. I'm the baby player.
Man, I'm trying to remember her. Man, this is bad, right? And if I remember her name, like I'm gonna still feel bad if I call her name afterwards, because I'm like, she was the tallest tree, right? That ever came up to like national relations a few times.
What nationality was she?
No, she's black with a beautiful afro.
Black what? That's a lot. That's a lot of blacks. Yeah. American, Canadian, African.
Black American.
From the South or from the North?
No, she's from the Bay. So.
Oh, she's from the Bay. Oh, okay.
It's let me see. Let me look it up real quick. Her name went by.
Oh, I just joined. She stole my thunder.
Are you subscribed to her channel?
Connection.
All right, Vaughn. Good. I like that. You know, keep on supporting. Dang man, I feel so.
Going to Canada.
Now I feel horrible now because I
take that drive.
Hey,
Vaughn, all I can remember is the face. I can't remember.
Make sure you document everything so you can follow the follow-up movie. Follow That Bird, starring Big Bird going to Canada. Do a sequel.
Yo,
you ain't fooling me, bro. You know the sad thing. The next podcast we're gonna talk about why these tall men be hiding. I'm one, and I know everybody be hiding. I know the world is not meant for us, but Lord, y'all be hiding, trying to prove like y'all short.
Yeah,
that's horrible, man.
Yeah, it is.
Y'all only fly Southwest because they got room for tall people. I can't go to another airline. They try to chop my knees off.
Oh, dang.
Ooh, American? Ooh.
Yo.
Ooh, American. Oh, my Lord. I can't do American Airlines.
I heard Spirit is crazy. I haven't been on there, but I heard that.
Don't do Spirit. This is Spirit.
Spirit and Frontier.
You want to stay in the front 4 lanes. I mean, the front 4 seats.
Oh, wow.
Because they're big seats. After that, when they go to descending order in the back, like the seats do get smaller.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how it is for these new ones, but you know they charge you for everything, like everything. There's nothing free on Spirit, not even water.
Well, the prices are cheap. That's probably why they charge you for all that, right?
How did they even get that passed by the airline? To me, is crooked.
Yeah.
You gotta pay for it. Even like overhead, underhead, you gotta pay for it. Nothing's free.
Oh, well, I can see but the other ones you don't have to pay for, right?
You have to pay for luggage.
I'm talking about as far as the overhead and things like that. You don't have to pay.
You do have to pay for that.
No, in the other airlines?
No, but they try to catch on to it. I think this is why Spirit is going out of business. So
Oh, that's right. They said they was going to claim bankruptcy, right? Didn't they say?
Nobody got time for that. No, look, just take this luggage. Charge me for luggage. Like, come on, just take this luggage. If you do Spirit, the best thing you could do just go ahead and pay that $60, which include everything.
Right.
What people don't understand about Spirit, it's like the stops that you take, you have to pay for each seat.
Oh, okay.
So everything does add up. If you just go ahead and you pay for that flat fee of going and returning of $60, then your number, that seat number is still yours no matter where you go. You don't have to pay for each time your luggage. It's just ridiculous, like how they set it up. But you might as well just go ahead and pay that $50 and be done.
Oh, okay. I got you.
And you'll be grateful for it.
I got you. Yeah, I never did Spirit. I did Frontier one time.
Well, Frontier now has a sale. And I'm not going to say it because Frontier ain't paying us. But
Oh, snap.
That's true. If we ain't getting paid for the commercials, they run the commercials, I ain't going. Well, I'll say this. It is a flat fee. It does go for a year anytime you want to fly out, but there are some block out dates.
Oh, okay.
So if you travel, and I know where you at, so you guys travel a lot, Frontier might be a good deal for you.
Okay.
Oh, don't you gotta go M3?
Yeah, I was trying to remember like the woman's name, but it's okay. I'm gonna let it go. But Arshon, what's up? What's up? See, not so stupid.
Hey, it just happened.
Yeah.
Oh, Princess.
Hey, shout out to her brother, right? Yes. It was Princess Kate. I feel so bad. I really do feel so bad. Seriously.
Yeah, I remember her, Princess K. Yeah, I
remember her, sir.
Arshon says, was it Princess K? She was tall, had a fro, beautiful, and out west. Salute to M3Z. Thank you, Von, Eric, and Stanley. Just happened to stop by and heard your question. Take care. Thank you so much, man, for tuning in. Good to see you as well.
Thank you, Von, for showing up.
yeah. I remember Princess K.
Yeah, man. Like, you know.
Oh, we're still on live.
She was brown skin, right? Brown.
She was beautiful brown skin, tall young woman.
Yeah. She was young. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So I mean, look, the main thing is I hope that she's doing okay.
I'm subscribed to her channel. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm subscribed to her channel.
Okay, for sure. Look, if anybody see Princess K around, like like in the Bay Area somewhere, tell them, look, M3 is thinking about her. Prayers up there. Hopefully she's doing well, and hopefully I'll see her again soon.
Yeah, I think I'm subscribed to her. Well, she was on your channel for on the panel. Yeah, she was on a few times on the panel. I remember her.
Yeah, definitely. So, anyways, guys,
she was tall though. I didn't know she was tall.
Yeah, she's like the tallest tree around here, man. So
I didn't know.
You know, she's sweet, but you don't want to mess with her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't get her on her bad side.
Yeah.
But other than that, Princess K was awesome, man. So I just miss her. That's all. That's all I'm just saying, man. That's all.
Hey, Von, Eric.
Yeah.
Hey, so got a question for you. So if they're like later in the future, if you do any production for my own music, I'd like a little funk.
You like funk music?
Mm-hmm. That's that bass.
Like okay.
That bass.
Do you like it with jazz too?
Let's keep it 70s slick player bass.
But also keep in mind, right? It gotta be YouTube copyright friendly, because one of the songs, I think it was called like My Desire, like the sample of it. YouTube always try to flag the channel down whenever that song is played. And this is how ruthless they are. They'll flag the whole entire like live stream. Have no choice. Yeah. So be careful of it.
We had a little voice, a little vocal to it.
Right. You gonna add the vocals?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, for sure. Well, look, guys,
I don't think I got any. Well, I did have one that had a sample, but the sample was just, it wasn't. I thought when you do sample, it got to be more than 2 minutes.
YouTube, I don't know. YouTube be tripping sometimes. That's why I just if you have original music, like I take it as is. YouTube is so uptight. Even if you sample to like a few seconds, it's still trying to find a way to like demonetize you.
Oh yeah. Well, I own most of it. Most of my my production doesn't have. A few of them do, but most of it doesn't have sample.
Yeah. No, but you guys do make some good stuff. So, anyways, I'll see you guys later. This was definitely a fun stream. Salute everybody, and shout out to everybody
next week, because next week Tuesday, ladies, Von Erich might strip for you.
No, I can't do that. No.
Hey, look, the day that Dr. Umar starts stripping,
hey,
look, that's when the money's gonna start pouring. I can't guarantee your cut, but you know what I mean. Like,
it'll get completely dark. You won't be able to see no light.
You won't even see the V on the avatar. It's just gonna go pitch black. That's what you know. That's what you know.
Pitch black.
And y'all better start making it rain, ladies. Y'all better start making it rain. But
dollar bills.
The moon and covered the sun. That's how it be. It'll be an eclipse on this channel.
You heard that, ladies? That's his name, Eclipse.
Oh man, Bun Clips?
Eclipse. He's dancing for you. Eclipse.
Bun Eclipse. Okay, that's
a good one.
All right, everybody. Thank you for tuning in, man, to Knowledge and Relationship segment. Can you spare some change? Hopefully, you brothers had a good time laughing with us. And again, we'll come up with some more health topics soon for men, so stay tuned. And we are definitely out. Peace.
Knowledge and relationships.